Charlie in the diamond jacket. Lincoln Burrows still travelling pretty well to the inside. Lure House is in the mix behind the pace as well. A length and a half behind that group to Barney Stinson, who's centre pack. Clovis Boy making up a little bit of ground. Blue and yellow to the inside of Beat the Retreat. And then Use Some Girl towards the back of the field. And Rory's Story still last as they head down to the next on the far side of the track. Over it they go. And the grey horse put in a nice leap, Silver Vision, and heads off by just over a length. Almost 5 in line behind. On we go to the inside. With that one is Lifetime Adventure, still well placed. Follow Charlie, so too Ambush Annie, and deep of those Lure House as they take the middle one in the back stretch once again. Towards the back of the field, Clovis Boy has just been shaken up towards the rear by Derek Fox. Rory's Story is still the back marker as the leader, Silver Vision, presses on towards the final flight in the back stretch. Flight number 9 is 4 flights of hurdles from home. Silver Vision by a length and a half to Follow Charlie, travelling well. And a mistake by Silver Vision, who was scraped off the floor there by Sam Coulthard. Good recovery from him. Follow Charlie moves through on his inside. Right down the inside fence is Lifetime Adventure. Ambush Annie with the pace. Lure House striped jacket still well there. From the back, Use Some Girl makes up some ground. Shoved along behind that one is Lincoln Burrows. Beat the Retreat, trying to make a forward move out wide with a purple cap. And they're followed by Barney Stinson. Rory's Story well back. Clovis Boy is under maximum pressure towards the back. On we go as drop to the rear. Silver Vision back for more on the inside. The green jacket Ambush Annie right behind them towards the near side. In fact, Lure House right up with the pace. Use Some Girl between horses, trying to pick up Follow Charlie. Behind that one, Lincoln Burrows with Beat the Retreat, trying to get involved as Silver Vision eventually gives way. Down towards the second last they come then. Lure House towards the near side. Right there between horses, Follow Charlie picking up. Ambush Annie's right there as well. And then Beat the Retreat and Lincoln Burrows, and trying to latch onto them, Use Some Girl, but it's Follow Charlie who's come through as they go down towards the final flight. Follow Charlie at it now, jumps it well for Ben Smith. Gets away by a couple. Lure House is giving chase. Ambush Annie is next, and then Lincoln Burrows, but it's Follow Charlie in front as they head down towards the final flight of hurdles. Follow Charlie at it now, jumps well again, gets away by 4 to 5. Lure House is giving chase. Behind that one, Lincoln Burrows trying to stay on, and then Ambush Annie, but Follow Charlie is in the clear, well inside the final half furlong. Follow Charlie driven out will go on to score for Mike Smith and Ben Smith, the £10 claimer. Good ride from him. Follow Charlie wins. To Lure House in second, Lincoln Burrows for third. Ambush Annie was next, and then Barney Stinson saying on in front of Use Some Girl.
Won by 10 lengths, I'm hearing here. He's maybe made the first mistake of his riding career. He's won too far, his father will tell him. But that's all joking apart, because the young lad's he's a smashing kid. Jumps the last clear, goes on to beat Lure House in second. It's Lincoln Burrows, who also raced prominently, who finishes in third place. Ambush Annie in the green jacket takes fourth. But it's all about one horse. It's all about Follow Charlie. He's a horse that's winning for the first time on his 6th start. 5 of them have come over hurdles. There's his dad, that's Mike Smith himself. I think you can say he's a proud and very happy father. I think the tears might even be starting to flow there as he gets the congratulations in the winner's enclosure, and he does the celebratory wave of the whip with the arm raised passing the line. Understandable stuff. That's number 1. You always remember your first winner. And is it local track as well? He's absolutely delighted. Yeah, is he going to do a Frankie flying dismount, I wonder? At his local track, they're about, what, 15 miles away from here, just up the road at Galston. And we had a visit to the yard with the racing TV cameras a few years ago. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty decent flying dismount, I think. Yeah, he's kind of landed backwards, but yeah, for 17-year-old, you would expect that he's pretty flexible. He gets the man hug from his dad as well. And Riverside Racing, apparently, not many members to this syndicate. You can count them in one hand. So that's the reason that it might be a syndicate, but you don't see many winning owners there. But he does well with his syndicates, Mike Smith, of course, a dual-purpose trainer. And we're going to catch up with Ben. I wished him all the best earlier on today, incidentally. Well, back at Ayr, I think I'm joined by a father and son that must be the happiest lads, certainly north of the border, if not in the whole of the UK at this moment. Mike Smith has just seen his 17-year-old son, Ben, ride his first winner on Follow Charlie. Many congratulations, Ben. It was just your 4th ride.
Yeah, only my 4th ride, and my third one here at Ayr. No, I just absolutely over the moon, Gordon. I can't explain the feeling. Delighted.
We saw pictures of your dad in the winner's enclosure. You were pretty happy as well, and maybe emotional, Mike.
Oh, very. I was nearly crying, but anyone knows me knows I'm fortunate. I've got the crying gene. But if you can't get emotional about that, what you're doing the sport for, it's just fantastic. To do it here, almost home turf, my son, you know, a horse we bought, handy money, you know, just fantastic.
And I remember his first ride here, you told me about it. It was a late jockey change because he got his licence through so late.
He did. In fairness to the BHA, they were actually quite good eventually to let me change it, because it didn't come through to Saturday at 12 o'clock, they rode on the Monday. And it's funny, I phoned the BHA up and they said, why do you want to change it? The other jockey's not injured. I said, no, it must be a good reason. I said, there's no better reason. I said, he's my son. Yeah. He rides.
Yeah, and you went close on that occasion, didn't you? I thought you'd won that day on your very first ride.
Oh, definitely. I'd say he was runner-up to quite a well-treated winner, you know, and it won again since, so it boosted the form, so it filled us full of a bit more confidence coming here today. And stepping up in trip, I thought, was always going to suit him. So now he's a real pleasure to ride. He travels everywhere, jumps fantastically. No, he's a real pleasure. So yes, delighted.
Always handy. I mean, Father's joking. You've maybe won a wee bit too far, Ben.
Possibly, yes, possibly. Maybe didn't need claimed off, but anyway.
Yeah. and the actual after-race celebrations, punching there, passing the post, and you even did a flying dismount. How would you rate that out of 10?
I'm not quite Frankie yet, but I'll keep trying.
And I mean, a syndicate as well, and a small syndicate. You do well with these syndicates. It's just a nice story all round, Mike.
It's a great syndicate, that, because they've had a horse with them before, and they Go Bob Go, which unfortunately is retired now. They're looking for another one, and I said, look, I've got one. I said, the only rule is, when it runs, Ben rides it. I told them that. I bought it at sales. They're into the horse and they've done fantastic. They're good guys. They like the racing, they understand it. And they said they actually asked me to let Ben ride, which is great, you know, and it's super for him. 4 rides, you know, he's a lot to learn yet, but he's improving all the time. And unfortunately, his first ride was tied in his dad's last.
Yeah. and you, I mean, brought up the son of a trainer. There was never anything else you were going to do, was there?
No, just naturally progressed through, you know, show jumping and riding ponies to points to here. It was always going to be my game. I absolutely love it. There's no other feeling like training or riding winners.
And how much of a hand are you at home? I mean, do you ride out? You're like almost an assistant to your dad, are you?
Just about, without the title maybe. We'll see about that.
All the salary. To help out, he rides out every day. He'll ride out 10 or 12 lots every day. We finish riding out if we can, lunchtime-ish, and then we go down. We've got cattle to scrape out, muck out, the rest of it. He's down there doing his bit. He knows what it means to work hard and deserves days like today.
Got the Smith work ethic, have you?
Yes, definitely. Well, it's paying off just now, so I'll keep going.
Yeah. And as far as later on is concerned, you've got another ride still to come, so you need to keep your feet in the ground, Ben.
I do. I better not get too high, but definitely. No, one more to come. Hopefully, give me a good spin. Jumped well here the last time, so no, he's probably be a nice horse for the future. Maybe need a bit of time, though. Your
dad and I were just saying, I mean, we've never seen as many people around here, the winners included. They all seem to know you. You've got a lot of new mates today.
Yes, definitely. No, there's plenty of support, but it's a good day and it's a good crowd. It's fantastic to ride my first winner here today.
You commented on that, how busy it is.
It's super. It's good to see a busy crowd here. It's great, and it's good racing. You know, it's actually very competitive racing today too, and it's nice to see the people here enjoying it. You know, and you're seeing Ben's new friends, but of course everyone loves a winner.
Yeah. And looking long term, is this what you want to do? I mean, how's your weight and stuff? Looking forward, you want to be fully fledged when you get the claim away and all that sort of stuff.
Definitely. Just want to keep going now, 100%. Yeah, no, and then hopefully one day I might have the training license too.
Have you got a jockey coach yet?
Brian Harding, yeah, he's through point to points and everything. I was always using Brian Harding, get on with him really well, and he's a fantastic help. Walked the track with me today, everything. No, Brian's a great guy. Definitely a brilliant jockey coach to have.
And looking beyond today, I mean, next rides, anything Musselburgh later in the week?
Nothing at Musselburgh, probably one at Newcastle on Saturday.
And we've got a dilemma here, lads. He's only 17, Mike. There'll be a champagne celebration tonight, but he ain't getting any.
He doesn't drink, to be honest. He hardly drinks. His dad does that. I can do it for the two of us. He concentrates on his fitness, and he's not really interested in drinks. So that's perfect.
Well, listen, many congratulations, guys. Great story. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Gordon.
Thanks, Gordon.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.